All right, but let's really start.
No, seriously.
Okay, this is episode... Dude, it's episode 4. All right. Brett, Ben, and Clay. All right, this downtown is ridiculous. Good clothing. That's
Halloween
amazing.
edition.
I'm really... Halloween edition. However, when you're watching it, Halloween done been and gone.
I am suffering right now.
Yeah, so we thought it'd be a really good idea to dress up today. Brett didn't
Brett.
think that.
Yeah, I did, dude.
What'd you come as, Brett?
Go ahead, Clay. Take that off. 'Cause that's obviously ridiculous.
Well, I'm taking off my gloves because it is hot.
I forgot to put my gloves on.
Oh, maybe you should put them on then.
Nope. I'm good.
There's so much effort went into this as well. $6 on Amazon for
Hey.
for 7 seconds on video. So
Do you remember whose idea it was to have costumes?
yeah, it was mine.
No, it was mine. I said we should dress up.
Well, yeah, but then you didn't.
Well, I did.
What'd you come as?
Do you know what I am?
What?
A mind controller. This is what a mind controller looks like. I said, let's wear costumes. And they did.
Oh dear. Well, for anyone that didn't know, Clay came as Darth Vader,
Yes.
and I am a stormtrooper.
What is that character?
It's Kylo
Guys,
Dude, if you pop confetti in here or something.
Oh,
it is
my God.
episode.
Is this confetti?
4.
Dude, Lola's going to get scared.
Right. Yeah, you're about to really hurt the dog's heart.
Episode 4, my guys.
Oh, I hope it's penises.
It's penises.
That was
Great.
covered the dog.
And see you later.
And they
Lola.
are penises.
Yeah.
So I
They
expected
are.
nothing more from Clay.
This
is leftover from the
shoot.
grunt style shoot. So,
That's incredible. Well,
Well, great.
guess who's tidying that up?
Lindsay.
Not me. Well, you can ask her to, not me.
Lola was like, oh, we're doing this again.
Yep.
Bless her. Okay, what's been going on this week, gentlemen?
Well, quite a bit.
Talk to me.
Quite a bit.
Like what?
Well, I'm just waiting for...
Me to get my headset back on. I'm
Yeah.
good.
What was it?
Second
Hold on.
round.
Wait, 1 second. I'm sorry. What was in the satchel?
Nothing.
Dude, don't do another one.
Gee.
Don't do another one. What was
Dude,
it?
you're so ridiculous.
Oh, I won't do it.
The fact... the fact that
Do it.
I'm going to do it.
Sorry.
he's definitely got something in the satchel.
No, there's actually, my gloves were in there, and I just took them out. And then I don't know where I put them, and I didn't put them on. So
Incredible.
here I am in all my glory.
Yes. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that you have 2 headphones on. You have your real headphones and then your prop headphones.
I know they're props. I was
Well-
listening to KC and the Sunshine Band earlier.
Well,
I believe you.
on a Walkman.
Yeah, on a Walkman.
A Walkman.
Yeah, well, no,
I want
definitely
one
not
of
a
those.
Walkwoman. That wouldn't work. Whoa.
That's derogatory.
No. Should we begin talking about equality?
Yeah,
No.
seriously, about that.
Oh.
What have we been doing this week? This week feels like
we're doing some work for Premier Body Armor, filming for that. We filmed yesterday and the day before.
That was
and
fun.
we're going to film today.
There is more filming to be done.
And
today.
we're filming for Vertex
Yes.
this week. We did with Lexi.
That was a fun
came
shoot.
out and Rick
My
Derula.
man Rick.
Yeah, with the biggest
Both
arms
good
you've
people.
ever seen in your entire life. Well, maybe not biggest, but
We had to rent out vehicles
yeah.
as props because we don't have a prop supplier around here that rents out police vehicles and
Yeah,
stuff like
so
that. So we rented a
We Turoed
what was it? Charger.
a Dodge Charger that was.
Well, they may listen. So
Definitely don't listen to this show. I don't know.
many people do. The last one got 70 views, Clay.
Oh, wow. We have 70 below people. And then we did a Jeep Wrangler, which, if you own a Jeep Wrangler, I feel bad for you for thinking that it's a good vehicle. Because
That one was sway.
I wanted a Jeep Wrangler. We rented one in California. I was like, this thing sucks. And then I rented this one again and it reconfirmed everything I've ever thought about Jeep Wranglers. Worst vehicle on the planet. How it holds its value so well. Will never understand.
Kind of sounds like you're the unpopular opinion, huh?
Well,
Yeah.
I've never met someone who has so much disgust for a material.
When he gets into one of his things about something he dislikes, it's
well, no. No. And then everybody in a Jeep waved at me, and I'm like, I don't want to be your friend.
Well, that's really weird that you take that position because that sounds like something I would say. But I feel like you want to be waving at a group of people.
Well, if it's a group of people, but I don't want
You
to be.
wave at
I don't want to be in a.
Amazon.
I don't
You
want to be in a
wave-
Jeep
you-
club.
you
I do
do-
wave. I
you
wave
wave at Amazon drivers.
I
and
do
just
wave
wave
at Amazon drivers because I look like one. And then that one time I got out here on the curb and I go, well, it was an Amazon driver right next to me, same vehicle,
Yes.
just mine doesn't say Amazon. I say, oh well, this is awkward, and she goes, what?
Yeah.
And I was
Lola
like,
keeps winking at me.
Yeah. Well, that's because she.
She's like, are
Just
there
one
going to
eye.
be more penises?
Just did it again, dude. 3 winks. What does that mean? It means help me.
Yeah. She's like, can you stop making
Can
my
you
dad sprinkle penis on me?
Oh, good times. I know we touched base real briefly last week about our friend Tara Reid. I just wanted to say her name once in this podcast again so that we could tag her.
She liked, and she liked.
She did like
She
the video.
liked a video again. So
Yeah.
that's 2 likes.
But
from
Tara, we
Reid.
want you to be our friend.
Yeah.
Tara, we're really upset that you made it all the way down here and
Yep.
just came right to the camera and left last time.
I
Didn't even step in front of the camera.
Didn't even come on.
in respect to her, I watched Van Wilder last week, and you know what?
Why did you watch Van Wilder? Because you have a hard-on for Ryan Reynolds.
But who doesn't? Come on.
Me?
Well, that's because
Yeah.
you're just like
Majority of men.
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman is quite the specimen.
But who are best friends?
Who?
Hugh
Set
and
you up.
Ryan Reynolds. So
Set him up for
it's
a
like a
pun
match made in heaven,
because
just
I'm
like
the
you and
pun
me,
king.
Brett.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, so you were going to say Van Wilder was what?
It was
If
a
you say the
very
best
great
movie-
role for Tara Reid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Tara Reid is beautiful in that. I remember she was one of my first crushes, along with Eliza Dushku.
I would argue her best role is in The Big Lebowski, the Coen brothers.
Yeah, I forgot she was even in that.
I love the
Yes.
fact that we're already talking about Tara Reid again. It's hilarious.
Well, she's coming on the show.
Yeah,
whether
it's gonna
she
happen.
She should.
What yes.
Episode
Whether you like it or
100.
not.
Well, episode 100, we will have Tara Reid on the show.
I'd be super surprised if it wasn't before then.
Yeah. Tara, you're coming on the show.
She's like,
Yes.
I definitely
Accept
need you
it.
to get more than
Yeah.
100 views.
Come to Florida.
Accept it as
We'll
fact.
put you up in the nicest hotel in Bartow.
Yep. Well, let's not give out where we are.
That was blurred out.
Yeah.
No, people. Yeah, we're in Bartow.
Well, said it again.
Blurred out again.
Anyway,
No one's coming to look for us. They think we're like,
Hey,
people are
man.
Like, oh, yeah, like, we're
I've
find
got-
these guys.
I wouldn't recommend it.
I've got fan. Okay.
You have a fan like in your bedroom
One
when you
fan.
sleep. Yeah,
I've got one fan.
What's
and it's
what's
Tara
his
Reid.
name?
That's Tara. Tara follows me now. No, she doesn't. But
Tara.
you will.
She watched your story too.
I'm a mind controller.
Didn't she watch your story on your personal account?
Yeah.
Hey, you may be a mind controller. We wanted to dress up. It's Halloween, man. Get with the spirit. Oh.
Oh. Well, here's the deal. Halloween is dumb,
Why?
and it's dumb.
Well,
Why are you
Yeah.
such a Grinch?
I mean, let's dress up. Okay. And then 3 seconds. Let's take it off because
Well,
it's dumb.
that's because we live
Florida.
in Florida. Yeah.
It's Florida.
Florida's
we-
really
Also,
hot.
we
and
could have
humid.
dressed up as something in shorts and a t-shirt. We'd have been fine.
Yeah, like a bros. We could have been bros.
And I want a red coat. We should have.
Well, that would have also been hot, equally as hot as your.
I would, if you would have worn a red coat,
Yeah.
I would have worn a blue coat, and we could have been.
Wrestled.
And then I would have still been Star Lord.
Yeah. Yeah, we know.
Yeah. Where were you? Hey, where were you then, dude? Could have came back and stopped that war. But
That-
where were you?
Does he time travel?
No,
Oh, see, I don't know because I don't know. I don't watch Marvel.
yeah, he doesn't.
Well, I
watch.
thought you were a film guru.
Yeah,
I am true cinema. That is nonsense.
no, it's great sense.
Tell that to Chris Pratt.
Yeah,
Tell him.
He'll agree,
Tell
No,
him.
Chris Pratt,
but then he'll show me his bank
you
account.
are a legend in your own mind.
Oh, God. Hey, talking about Clay flirting with men.
Oh. Let's go
Brett,
right to-
Brett, I've got a video I want to show you
no.
from this week. So
Put it up.
there I was on TikTok just hanging out. It's this one.
Okay.
We're playing it right now live.
It'll be up on
the
the screen.
You guys can see
Oh,
it. I went to the comments.
now I noticed a comment on there.
Yeah, went to the comments and I just saw.
Yep.
Weird.
was it?
I was just going to show Clay real quick.
Is it an old video? Because I sometimes when I drink at night, I'll just lift people up. Oh yeah, no, he's a legend.
Oh, really?
Not only a legend.
Dude, look, yeah, dude, he is majestic. Did you see his beard and his mustache?
So
No, dude. A man like that who
up here.
a man like that who takes that much effort to grow his mullet out and that mustache so thick
right.
is majestic.
That's true.
So you felt the need to tell him.
Yeah.
That's true. But
Yeah.
our
I think that's
point
cute.
is that
Oh no.
you took a second from your life.
Yeah, and I
be
said
like,
you
I
are
need to
majestic.
tell Lord Farquaad.
You know what? You know what though? It is better than commenting on women's videos.
That's
does
true.
that? None
That's
of
true.
us.
Yeah, none of us. We
Thank
don't
God.
do that. Yeah.
No.
It is better than the guys who are like, oh my gosh, I love the way you look into the camera and thrust your hips half clothed.
It's usually stuff like this.
I'm going to go join your link in your profile.
Love shoes, baby. Want make me sugar daddy, baby. It's
Yeah.
usually those
Dude,
kind of comments
so-
because they're foreign.
We shot with Lexi this week, obviously, and
Yes.
we'll tag her in the video if you want.
No.
If you want.
No.
And we went to she shared something and tagged us all, and it's like you go to the comments and the guys commenting on there are just
The thirstiest people on the
Dude.
planet.
I don't get
Yeah,
it, man.
It's crazy.
No,
it's
I don't.
crazy.
I don't
It
understand.
terrifies me.
I don't understand. And like I did say the other day though that I feel like if like I lost my whole family and I was desperate enough, maybe I'd start commenting. But
I hope not.
But-
well, having said that, I
Let's
see
hope that
those
not
comments on guys' profiles from you. So
I'll comment on a guy's profile all day.
Like that, dude.
Men need that. That's mental health awareness right there.
no, I
Yeah.
agree. It's just funny that you're doing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Well,
when you guys see if you guys saw the video, he was majestic.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Describe majestic.
We're not disagreeing with that.
Put it up on the screen again.
It's up.
Now describe
That's majestic. That's majestic.
Oh,
The
dear.
funny part is us. Well, first of all, Ben found that organically.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Ben reads every comment. He goes and
Also-
reads
TikTok
comments.
is I'm only on TikTok for the comments.
Yeah.
Also a pet
But
peeve.
why did you go to that man's comments?
Because I thought it would be hilarious. Dude, something just told me. Go to the comment section.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
lo and behold,
Lo and behold, there's me.
I was laying in bed and
Lifting
read it, and
people
I was
up.
like,
Yeah. Yeah. Lo and behold, there was me, Clay, commenting at 2 in the
man.
morning.
I probably
about
was 2
a
in the morning.
no,
guy's
you were
profile.
pooping.
Oh, I was
you would have been pooping somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Usually, if I'm on TikTok, I'm pooping or I've been drinking.
Let's talk about Ben's commenting 2.0. I know we've already talked about this. Ben cannot control himself when it comes to comments
On what?
on any social
I
media.
think Clay's the same.
Yeah, he's got
You and I like to
degree of
argue.
it. But
People.
it'll be a video.
Not as much as you do. No, especially
You love it, dude.
Facebook for you. Oh my!
You've been arguing with that guy on Facebook the past
I-
2 days, and today he called me Chicken Little.
It did. I gotta read that.
I just put a comment that said Chicken Little. I was like, why?
I think Ben has an ongoing argument from like 3 years ago with somebody. There's 400,000 comments on it.
Maybe.
You've got so much patience for that. I've
I just
got
feel like
zero.
people need to be freaking told.
Yeah, but see, here's what they do. You comment, they dig their heels in, you dig your heels in, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, but I'm right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is that other
Obviously,
person
No,
in his head.
that's the thing, though.
Well, this guy yesterday, to be fair, he was like, he put not a friend of mine on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Posting
a,
publicly shouldn't do it.
Okay.
well, I don't even know. I used to be private, and I don't know how it's public now, but whatever. So, needless to say, he comments on my post that was like, Bloomberg is predicting 100% chance of recession, and he goes, well, no, I just shared an article. It was an article share. It wasn't even like me
Oh, okay.
being like,
Yeah.
statistically speaking, what Bloomberg is saying. No, I just posted an article, and then he's like, you're wrong, and you're wrong because Trumpsters. First off,
Oh, Trump's just
not a
and then the
Trumpster.
capital R.
Yeah, I don't understand that. First off,
I think they're calling it
Daddy D is where it's at.
Rumpsters.
But
It's weird.
and so he comments on it, and he says, we're not even remotely in a recession. There was a micro recession in 2020, and we are on the upswing. And I was like, there's a 25-day supply of diesel left, and you think things are going to get better. And he's like, oh, well, Republicans are blocking this and this and this. And I was like, dude, I'm not even going political on you. I'm just trying to tell you facts. And then he goes, well, signed respectfully, an Army veteran and Republican. And I was like, what? What is that?
Yeah.
So,
Crazy people.
so you,
But to my defense, Ben did jump in and start arguing as well. So.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I didn't argue. What did I say?
Well, I don't know. Read it.
I just said go and get your 6th booster.
Oh, he did. He said, go get your 6th booster, which was valid for the conversation about the economy collapsing.
all right, I'm going to touch
his
into
profile
my.
picture was saying I I'm happily vaccinated. Something
I'm
like
going to touch into my mental behavior analysis, Brett. Now, and I don't mean this mean. What did you want from sharing that post? Did you want that confrontation?
No, I just
He wants to spread the word
I
of
just
the
wanted to
Lord.
be like, hey, look,
Okay.
the economy is not doing well.
All right.
I'm just
But
yeah,
right.
yeah,
So,
because there's people on there that are like, the economy is amazing.
But-
like my landlord, for example. Here.
but you're posting it to a place that is filled with absolute trash garbage people.
Yeah.
And so it would be like going down to the Circle K by the courthouse and walking in there and saying, "Excuse me, everyone. Bloomberg predict." That's my equivalent.
You know
I
what,
want
though?
you to tell
Honestly-
me that.
honestly-
I want you to bring that to my attention.
Oh,
and Ben's
if you go on
and
Facebook,
friends.
you should get Facebook.
Honestly,
and then you
if
can
no
I
Facebook.
think the response, if I walked in Circle K and said that, would be better than Facebook.
You're
Because people aren't going to argue with you in
You're
person.
probably right.
they're brave
That's actually
on
a very good
Facebook.
point.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah, they're
probably
gonna be
right.
like, he's probably right. And then they'll go about buying their Polar Pops.
Yes. See, I just can't, I just think of now social media is for work and funny stuff. I cannot talk about anything that like matters to me on there. Because as soon as you feel like, oh man, people are going to like this, I'm going to share something personal. Somebody will be like, huh, nice shoes, dude. And I'm like,
Well,
Yeah,
I've
no,
actually,
you're true. You're
I've
right.
actually
You're
had
right.
a pretty good response from posting some stuff on Facebook.
Well,
as
I'm
of late.
shadow banned.
As of late,
Horrific.
not, but it's not
So-
political stuff. It's more stuff about like motivational type posts. Or,
Yeah.
But then that's good. I feel like I want to turn the corner and be more motivational than
I shared a picture of Hunter Biden just with a cigarette in his mouth in a bathtub
August of last year.
you guys are
2 years
crazy,
ago,
man.
and I just got a 30-day ban for it.
Yeah.
So, but what was the misinformation? He was in his bathtub. There was no context. It was just him in a bathtub.
I've gotten mine. It's
Clothed.
I get that
Not clothed,
notification.
but-
I posted it too, and I get that notification that it's
It's
been
weird.
removed from my
Anyway,
Instagram.
this will
stories.
probably get a flag now that we said his name.
Yeah, we're going to bleep
Well,
it.
yeah.
Yep, we're going to bleep it.
Blunter Bleiben.
Lunter Heiden. Sounds like a German
Well,
wrestler.
let's just keep saying it, you know?
Oh no, it's not.
This is
Beep.
Lunter Heiden.
So we're all a little bit tired this morning. Last night, the new Call of Duty came out, and
He was a character.
yeah,
Did we talk about
he's
that?
actually Ghost.
Did
right
you say
now,
you
yeah.
were Ghost, or did we just skip over
No,
that?
we're just going to assume that I'm Ghost at this point,
Yeah.
which is annoying. So I want to do. I like doing Captain Price's voice, but I dressed as
Ghost?
Ghost.
Well, Ghost is also British, isn't he?
yeah,
he
but
is.
he's
but
got a
he doesn't
more.
really talk much. So.
Yeah, he's got a more like deep, like I would say more of a gruff British accent. Than
Yeah.
Price is more proper.
Rich.
Yeah,
A bit
Can't
more
do a
rich.
yeah.
No, but so
It's terrible.
I haven't played Xbox since 2018 or 19, and I went and bought a new one just to reconnect with my fellows here. Yep.
Oh,
Good.
for you.
I gotta
Yes.
get better on the soundboard.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm
Not the
sorry.
pro-
One
not
guy
the
who
wah, wah,
listens.
wah, wahs, though. I don't
One
like
guy.
this.
One guy who listens said too much soundboard, but I don't think there's enough soundboard. But
No.
whatever.
Hey, take a back seat, fella.
We
But
should
no,
listen to his
so-
podcast.
But yeah, so I got the new Xbox, and last night we did something we haven't done in a long time. We waited up till midnight for it to go live.
Yeah,
and
dude, we were 13 again.
Yeah, and it felt good. Brett was like, when you used to go to the store on release night and wait in line and bum rush the counter?
Yep.
He goes, it feels like that right now. And we had
We
Brett,
did.
Brett and I had a great time. Ben, not so much.
Yeah, my game sucked.
Well, the purpose of it was it was very nostalgic.
Yeah.
It
was
brought
fun.
back being a teenager again.
Yep.
And you have to find those moments in life, or
I
you'll
can't wait.
die.
I'm going to give it a month before Clay takes this one outside and smashes it.
Yeah,
on the roof.
I break stuff. I rage. So Ben
Yeah.
Ben rage quits like he did last night. He just
Yeah, dude. I just
middle of the
switched it
game
off.
just turned his computer off.
Yeah.
I will unplug my thing and take it outside and slam it into the concrete.
Not a good thing to
But
talk
probably-
about publicly.
Probably not the Xbox X though, because that's really expensive.
Yeah, it was expensive.
Yeah. So
I've
we're
only
all
I've only ever
Xboxes.
broken the game. Never an Xbox.
Nope. We have a video.
Cue the video. No, we're not going to play that.
We also don't have the video.
Well, I do.
Brett has everything.
That's scary.
Just kidding. I don't know where it is, but there was a video.
That was
but we
funny.
should probably cut this out because that's a little much to talk about on a podcast.
No, it's
Public.
okay. But
That's
you're
fine.
allowed to.
Yeah.
You're allowed to be angry again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's usually
oh,
when
yeah.
I'm. Yeah, it's usually I've had a drink or two.
You're
or
allowed to
eight.
do anything.
Yeah, and so sometimes we have a drink or two on the podcast Today, no one's drinking.
Yeah.
Which is amazing. However,
we got a lot of
Clay
work to
did
do
have a beer
today.
when he came in this morning.
No, I did not. I wish I would have.
It was a joke.
But actually, there is vodka and
Nope,
orange juice.
we've
in
got
there.
stuff to do today.
Yeah, we do.
But I did want to touch base on something, and we spoke about it in the week that I wanted to touch base on it, but I really, really do want to talk about it, and I want everyone's views on it.
Tell me, baby.
I was watching a TikTok the other day,
Aliens.
of course, and
Hey, there's a not to go back. Listen, not to go back to Chris D'Elia again.
Good.
But he's got something that's called Bit Killer Jones, and he calls somebody Bit Killer Jones on one of his podcasts because he ruins bits. Bit Killer Jones.
Here, rewind it.
Hey, there's something I want to talk about. So I was watching TikTok. Aliens. Yes, dude.
No, it's Star-Lord telling us that, though.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's
also-
so out of this world.
Well, he is well versed in this, so please, Dan, go.
All right, so there was a TikTok, and there was the guy gave a NASA page document or something, and it said, these are images from the other side of the moon. Also, don't, think that I'm, it's mental.
No.
And there was photos of the other side of the moon, and there was pyramid-y looking things.
Yeah, little colonies.
Is that stuff all just? I mean, and I didn't really look into it, but what do you?
Well,
guys
have you
think?
seen the one with the spaceships? Like somebody's on a telescope and you can see like little spaceships going over to the dark side of the moon. I've seen it, and it is wild.
Was that when you were up there? In
I was after Thanos, and
That's crazy.
no, but
With
then
Groot?
can you tell them about? Or would you feel
No,
comfortable
please.
talking about your conversation on your cruise with the astrophysicist?
Oh yeah, so
It's very interesting.
I was on a
Wow.
cruise. I was on a cruise going from a transatlantic cruise from New York to Southampton, and a guy that was on the
Go ahead. What is he? Cruise to Southampton. Who are you talking to?
he was an astrophysicist.
Oh, good for you.
One of the most humble men I've ever spoken to.
I bet.
And I had a few drinks. And I didn't want to ask him anything about aliens, but I got quite drunk, and then I started asking him about aliens.
He works.
This guy is. I'm not going to. I don't even remember his name, but this guy was the head of space for the US. On in the world has like a big group of people that come together for space research and stuff. He's the head of the US.
Comic-Con.
Yep.
No, this guy's legit.
Very
He's a Harvard professor, and I said to him what about Mars? I was like, how do we know what's on Mars? And he said we specifically landed on this part of Mars that the rovers, the 3 rovers that landed there are at, because they knew nothing was there, and they didn't go to the other areas of it because they were worried that something would be there, and it would throw them off. Basically, they wanted to land in an area where they knew there was nothing, so that they could do more research, as opposed to going to an area that there could be something, and something happening to the rovers.
Yeah, and there are really cool photos of Mars that look like doorways and stuff to inside Mars and whatnot. So
That's really cool of him to
That's weird.
just give out that information
Well,
to a guy on a cruise.
I don't think that's anything that's hidden. That's not hidden.
it's like on Joe Rogan when the guys when the fighter pilots nonchalantly, as calm as possible, talk about their interactions with UFOs, and they're like,
Yeah, I believe that. Yes, I believe that, but
Well,
I just don't think we've got stations of aliens on Mars.
Oh no, I don't think there's anything like that at all. What we have to get out of our mental minds is that we think when we see aliens, we think of a little green man with a brown head.
Not me.
But in majority of people, but aliens are anything other than humanoids or an animal that we see.
Well,
but if you see stuff that we have on Earth,
Yeah.
dude, imagine if you saw if we sent a rover to Mars and we saw an octopus,
Yeah.
or not an octopus, but like something like an octopus, that would be an alien to us.
Yeah.
But to us now on Earth, it's just an octopus.
Well, listen, Brett's being all Debbie Downer about this, and
I'm not Debbie Downer.
he believes in Bigfoot. So
Well, there's more evidence of a giant monkey in the Pacific Northwest than there is life on the other side of the moon.
well,
I don't know
agree
how
to
much
disagree.
I agree there's anything on the moon, to be completely honest. But
Yep.
it was just weird that my thoughts are, if there was anything left from on the moon or other areas, I don't know if there's, especially, and we're talking like immediate solar system, right? We're not talking about the actual universe, because that's just, dude,
Yeah.
for anyone to think that there is nothing else outside of Earth is so ignorant.
yeah, and you know what? Being brought up in the Christian faith growing up, I was always taught that there could be no aliens.
Yeah.
That was like kind of the big. There's no such thing as aliens. God only made us.
Yep.
But I don't believe that anymore.
Yep.
I think if he created us, why wouldn't he create anything else?
Yeah, it makes no
And
sense.
it makes no sense. And so I think for sure there's other aliens out there.
If you like, you've seen those videos where it's like it would be it's like a Google Earth view of like your town,
Yeah.
and then it zooms out and
Yeah.
it zooms out, and like when it gets past like our solar system, it's like that's pretty big, and then it goes further and
Yep.
further, and
Well,
suddenly
still
our
not
solar
done.
system's like a grain of salt.
Well, last night I was
Like-
actually watching. I was looking at the photos that new telescope released.
The Hubble,
Yeah, no, it wasn't the Hubble. It's a new one. The Hubble's old tech. This is new tech.
the one that replaced
Yeah.
Hubble.
Hubble
So
bubble.
the guy that I was talking to, his best friend was the guy that's in charge of that, and in
Yeah.
fact, he's releasing a new one. I
Yeah.
told you about this because
Yeah.
hopefully we're going to go and do some media for them.
Yeah, and the photos were just. I mean, it's
They're
insane.
those photos are out of this world, dude.
Yeah.
Pun.
Yeah. Some
It's
would
terrible.
say some would say there's no space for them.
No, that was good.
Yeah.
But genuinely, like that stuff just absolutely blows my mind. But the idea that people will stand there and say there's nothing else
You know,
outside
and
is just insane to me.
We watched Interstellar last night, and Lindsay said I would never do that. Go on a one-way mission where you're. And I was like, if it was for humanity to survive, I would do it. Or if I had no one here hold me back. If I had if they got in a horrible car accident,
Yeah.
knock on wood, and they all died, and then Elon Musk was like, "Do you want to go to space?" Sure,
Yeah.
but
Isn't there some? They've got like someone. They have a person already picked out. Some
Yeah,
young
she's like
girl,
19, yeah.
yeah, that's like going to be doing the Mars.
Mars,
trip.
yeah, she'll never come back.
Yeah, there is no way of getting her back. Oh, bye. Have a good day.
Good luck,
Like,
dude.
do you reckon she
That's
does?
pretty ballsy for a 19-year-old girl to be like, Mars, I'm in. Well, I mean, I would do it. I'm Star-Lord, but
Yeah.
I would expect nothing else.
yeah.
But I just I don't know.
I can get
that
there.
stuff
I can get
just
there in 6
makes-
parsecs.
Makes me go.
Yeah.
Do you think there's any? Oh no. Okay, just to touch base real quick. So my thoughts are that we have been, or there still has been, from previously, people, other beings on Earth way prior to when like our lifetimes. Like without going too much into it, like with Egyptology and stuff like that, there's hieroglyphics and so much stuff like that depicts other beings,
Yeah.
whether they're but they call them gods.
Mhm.
So my mindset is just like, well, what's the difference between a god for them and something from out of this world?
Yeah, those hieroglyphics, they have flying saucers. There's some
And
that
stuff look like it,
and
yeah.
that lasers are shooting out
Yeah.
of.
Right.
Yeah.
Was it? Did you tell me that there's a theory that we are actually a colony from another planet?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I heard that on Joe Rogan. There's speculation that like they think that an asteroid came to Earth many, a few years ago,
Yeah. at
and
least
that
8.
had stuff on it that were then created or brought life here. Basically, like I have to I'll try and find it to you and send it to you. But
Interesting.
Yeah.
But like you got to think of how many planets. Sorry, you got to think of how many planets are like have exploded or died off or something like that, and we've had to move. That's what blows my mind is that we always think that like humanity is however many thousands of years old, but truth be told, like humanity could be hundreds of thousands of years old, and it just rotates. Like, and easily we could be wiped out by an asteroid or by Mother Nature, and then restart everything all
only.
over again. Like, that's where you've got to look at like all the stuff like there's so many things that are like that we've spoken about it before, like the Mayans and the Egyptians, like how those things still the way that they are. Like we can't even get buildings nowadays to last like hundreds of years. These have been up for some of them
Thousands.
tens of thousands. Like it's just, dude, it just blows my mind.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I think people were an awful lot smarter than we think they were. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. Agreed.
I love that stuff. So.
I think the thing that makes most sense is the belief that evolution, that the jump from monkeys to humans, I think that jump was probably some type of interaction between technology from an alien force. If that jump happened, if that jump actually happened, I believe it was induced
Well,
from alien technology.
they say one of the things that like is like spoken about a lot in that community is that as humans, we all have an agenda, right? So there is no other animals on the earth or creatures on the earth that have such an agenda with creation like we do. Tech, like
we have cognitive thinking.
so, but nothing else has that.
Right.
So
That's where top of the
So-
food chain, dude.
So some people talk about how people or gods or another species from outside of this world literally put us here to create, just to sit, and we're just all working. We're just all creating.
Yeah, take the red pill, dude.
Yeah.
Wake
I
up,
know,
guys.
that stuff's super deep. Like that's.
Yeah, but we
I'm
also
saying
make things deep.
I believe all that stuff.
We could just be flat on a flat Earth.
But that's insane.
It is insane. Flat earthers are insane.
I don't know, dude.
Okay.
Makes some pretty good
you've been
arguments to
outside
me.
of this planet, so you've been outside of this planet.
At least twice, yeah.
Yeah. But he has also been at 36,000 feet many times.
Yeah.
I've been at 43,000 feet. So
Wow.
Wow. So at
because I was
43,000
a pilot.
Yeah.
So
At 43,000 feet, you certainly can start to see the curve of the Earth, correct?
no.
Oh, guess what? Flat Earth, guys. Don't fall off.
Really? What height do you have to be for that?
It's like 65, 70,000 feet. You start seeing it. Yeah.
Wow.
Allegedly.
We should get a kite.
Well, that one guy,
With
you
a
could start
GoPro and
seeing
get
it when
60,000
that psychopath from Red Bull ballooned up.
That
and
was
jumped-
incredible.
yeah.
Dude. What
Green
was it
screen?
I'm going home. Is that what he said?
He said, "One small step for man, one giant leap for Red Bull."
No, that was
That-
that was Louis Armstrong.
Yep. What was it like to ride your bike on the sun?
He said something and then he goes,
That
I'm
was
going home.
Ali G. You missed it.
Oh. Oh yeah, that was a great episode. Spin it.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I remember watching that live,
Oh,
and
yeah.
that was pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, I was like, he's dead for sure. And then, sure enough,
Dude, just
just dropped off
just
of a
dropped
balloon.
out.
It's like,
Not going on a balloon.
no. If Red Bull was like, listen, we have an idea. I would rather jump from plane to plane like those other two idiots did.
That was a cool video.
Yeah, I'd rather do that
Failed, but it was good.
than
50%
well, no,
failed.
that's, yeah, 50%. But then jump out of a or even just ride a balloon.
You can't go wrong though. I don't think he could have gone wrong. What do you do?
Well, they literally
dude,
said if he starts spinning too fast, his limbs will rip from his body.
Not doing it.
Yeah, they're like he has to really control his fall, because if he gets into an uncontrolled spin while falling, the the physics could rip his arms and legs from his body. And I was like,
yeah, see you later, dude.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm out.
You just land and it's just your
See,
torso.
People like that are
Bleeding.
afraid to be alone by themselves. Like the need to go do that, like you got something wrong with you.
Which is ironic because he was alone when he was other than the cameraman.
What I mean is, like,
Cameraman.
they're
Jump behind him.
always chasing.
Don't go chasing waterfalls, all right?
Yep. Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Exactly.
That should have been a soundbite.
Scrubs.
Yeah.
Great show.
I actually really like Scrubs. Was one of my favorite shows.
Wow, listen to that.
ever.
That's a detour right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, don't go chasing waterfalls.
Yep.
Scrubs. TLC. Scrubs show.
Yeah, no, it was clever how we did it, but it was a
Scrubs
Thank
was
you.
one of my
Mind
favorite
control.
shows ever.
Yeah. There's
Oh, here we go. Never seen it.
yeah.
Well, we won't touch too much on it, but it was good.
You've never seen it? It was a quality show. There was one episode in there, surprisingly enough, that that touched me deeply, and about filmmaking and how you can emotionally control someone, and that was right up my alley. So jumped in. Yep, true story.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Do you want to?
jump in, dude. Yeah, whatever you're about to say, I want to do it.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, tell us about your movie that we're filming in December.
No. Stay tuned though.
Oh, good for
So
you.
December,
say it.
So December's coming around. We're going to go up to Arkansas. We said we were going to film a podcast while driving up there, which is going to be horrific to edit because
Yeah.
that would be GoPros and small cameras.
We also need one more
onto
person to
things.
come help us. So
Yeah.
Well, don't announce that because we have a short list, so you're not coming.
Yeah. If you haven't had an invite from us, it's pretty. That's
you haven't made the cut.
Yeah.
But we're going to be going up there and filming that, and I genuinely it's probably the most exciting thing, other than family stuff that's happened this year.
Yeah, and
It's, for me, as far as our work goes, it's the most exciting thing for me this year.
I've been getting, when he told me the idea, I got pretty excited. But then actually, one thing's been happening that I do want to touch base on, that I'm very impressed with, is how in depth Brett's going on it all.
Yeah, dude, it's
Like
wicked.
he's He's got the magic touch, the Midas touch, as someone might say. And,
appreciate
when he said I have an idea, I'm going to start writing the script, and he's been really going, like it's very proper how hard he's going on it.
Yeah,
and,
every night,
yeah.
and it was, when you talked about it, it was about 70% done, and I was having an extreme amount of issues and difficulty finishing it. But I had some breakthroughs last night, so yeah.
Tito's will do that.
Hopefully,
Yep,
we'll
it
talk
does.
about that
It
after
helps.
the show today because it's
we
so
will.
we're all going to be. It's only a small crew. It's only going to be us in it,
And then one more
filming
person
it as well. So
Yeah.
we already know our roles.
Yeah.
But Brett's going to tell us more today, and I'm super excited to know a
Yeah.
little bit more about my character because
Yeah. He's Ben's character is a child predator. Just kidding.
Christ.
Just kidding.
You wrote
That
it.
was funny, dude.
That's good.
No, but yeah.
Super excited about that. I like
That's going to be fun. That's going to be it's going to be stressful some days. I can already feel it. Not because of us, but just because
We want it to be perfect.
yeah. And
We're trying to. I ordered an anamorphic lens set not too long ago, and we're going to try to pitch it to them to get the lenses early, or get a loaner set.
yes. Yeah.
What's their name?
yeah.
Atlas Lens Co.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, cool. They can be tagged now.
Yeah, we have a really great short film come in, and I bought your Mercury lenses, all 3 sets.
Hey,
we would love to take them
Send
with
us
us
the lenses.
if,
on location. Yeah.
It would be
Please.
very beneficial to this short film. It's going to be what, 8 to 10 minutes, 6 to 10 minutes
Yeah, probably closer
to 10.
Yeah, I reckon a
8
little
to
bit.
10.
Yeah, I
8 to
reckon a
10.
little bit longer. 10
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah, it's going to be a 4-part series, 4-hour episodes. Yep.
Could you? Oh, dude, I could have done Game of Thrones 4-hour episodes. That would be cool.
No, that's a lot of sitting.
Yeah,
I
that's
would have
too
been
much.
absolutely fine
It's
with
like
it.
watching the
Can we
Titanic.
talk about how disappointed we were that there wasn't more slaughter on the last episode of House of the Dragon this week?
Yeah, why would they do that, dude? That was a bummer. Like, I know they're laying the groundwork. But
Yeah.
that was a bummer episode.
Dude,
I enjoyed the episode.
No, it
I
was cool.
I was the ending was very caught me off guard when that dragon just got clipped.
I feel like the ending just plummeted into the ground.
yeah,
Just fell out of the sky.
they really took just a big chunk out of the story.
Yeah, it just really split down the middle.
But yeah.
But I saw that meme. I think we've all seen it, where it was like pulling up into where's the place where Lucio went, whatever his name is, Luke, whatever his name is.
I don't remember.
And when he rode in on the dragon, and it was like when they saw Vhagar, they'd be like, stick it in reverse
yeah.
and leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, guess what?
Lay down.
110-year-old dragon with my 8-year-old dragon. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Not winning that fight.
No, that was
It's quite sad.
So it was a good episode. Like, especially if it was like mid-season, I thought it was a very solid episode.
not a great end. Not as great.
Well,
season
what's
finale, no.
frustrating, if, like we've spoken about what happens after that, what's frustrating is now knowing what happens after. Because
Yeah.
we've read like tidbits and books and stuff like that.
And
But,
also,
like,
there was a lot of spoilers in the original Game of Thrones
right.
that people are putting out without hesitation to ruin it for everyone.
Well,
So
that's not nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, knowing what happens next, I just want to see it now.
yeah,
It's really and we have to wait 2 years. They haven't even started filming it
And
yet.
then
so
I
that's good.
actually read yesterday that because we were talking about the new Jon Snow series, which is going to be pretty great.
yeah
I
they
think.
need to get on it.
Well, they said a lot of people are speculating that so they're going to start filming House of Dragon season 2, 2023. It'll come out 2024. So yeah, a long ways away. And then they said a lot of people are speculating that the Jon Snow will come out before the new House of Dragon. That's not the case. It'll come out after.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, they need to get on it because hey,
And also, Kit Harington's not getting any younger.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like you put these things off and something happens and they don't get made. You know.
Like look at Black Panther. He's dead.
Yep. Well. Okay.
Yeah, how sad was that? He was dying
dude.
while he was filming.
Yeah. There was an interview of him
Yeah,
that
tell
was.
anybody.
There was an interview of him that was super sad where he didn't talk about it, and he said something just super morbid and sad, like you don't know how much time you have or something, and because he knew he
Did they
was
say
dying.
what about future episodes? And he's like, no, I'm dead.
Yeah, he was like,
And
yeah,
they were
I'm dead.
Yeah, what do you mean? He's like, I'm dead.
Yeah,
Like, dude,
Yeah.
that's
It's
sad.
dark.
That's morbid.
Yeah. And I really liked him as an actor.
He was a good actor. Yeah.
He was in 21 Bridges or something too. He was phenomenal.
Yeah. He's
really
a good
sad.
actor. Yeah.
And just he was like 32 or something.
I reckon-
just snuffed out.
They could probably use like Mark Wahlberg could replace him.
He's got enough going on, dude. He's got too much going on.
I just said
He's
that
too busy getting up at 4 a.m.
I thought that they
Yeah,
should
dude.
they should bring back Michael B. Jordan like he's been rehabilitated from the first one.
You're talking nonsense. I don't even.
Yeah.
Never seen the movie.
No, I don't know what you're talking about either.
Because you know why? Oh, it's not just that one.
He doesn't
All
watch
of
any
them.
of them,
I watched Endgame, and I was like, I feel like this is the same as the other one and the
It
one
is.
before.
Yeah, the
Dude.
bad guy's not going to die till the end. It's going to be
Dude.
someone that overpowers something. And what's annoying is there was always someone that could have just come along and just used a superpower to finish it.
Yeah, dude. Oh, and
Who was that chick at the end?
Captain Marvel.
Oh, where were you?
Yeah. Also, that girl power scene.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Cringe.
even Lindsay was like, that was
So
awful.
Oh, thank God we had the female women's support.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
guess
we
what
did.
else was stupid? Jeremy Renner's character. He's got arrows. Get out, dude.
Dude,
Get out.
dude. He's
Slink.
yeah. Yeah, that is a terrible.
I do like him as an actor.
I love him. Yeah,
He'd have been better as the guy from Bourne Ultimatum.
Yeah. Bring
He'd
him
be
in.
more of a badass.
Bring Jason Bourne to the Avengers. I'll watch it.
dude.
And James Bond.
Yeah.
Bring them all. Bring just a bunch of cool spies.
Yeah. Bring them all together. I'll watch it, dude. If they did a Jason Bourne Bond crossover,
Oh yeah, that'd be.
yeah, I'd buy. Yeah.
That would be cool.
I'd watch it.
Matt Damon's not
Bourne's
getting any
probably
younger.
some of my favorites.
No, they should have done it sooner. You know,
Yeah.
that's why you jump on them. Do them all.
It is sad to see all these actors aging.
Dude,
Like,
what about him in is it Eurotrip?
oh, when he's
Scotty
Scotty
doesn't
no,
know.
that video on me. Yeah,
How cringe is that?
dude, that was a great movie.
Yeah, but it's a great movie, but
Yeah.
he was
Oh,
that was
he was
peak
young.
early 2000s.
That was like right after Good Will Hunting, but before Jason Bourne.
Yeah, he wasn't really
he wasn't big yet.
Yeah. His character
Household
was
man.
so cringe.
Dude.
But that's a great movie. And that also was where I learned my love for the Leica
Oh yeah.
cameras. That kid's got the M6, I think it is, in that video, in that film. So nice.
Did you say Liger?
What's a Ligra?
It's a mix between a
Lion
lion
and
and
a
a tiger.
Oh.
Shout out to Napoleon Dynamite. Was that big in the UK?
I've never seen it.
God.
Kidding.
Oh god.
Was that big
I
in
want
the
my
UK?
chopstick. Is that's that kid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Actually,
Yeah.
I never
No,
liked
it was
that
big.
movie.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think big.
Never been a fan?
No.
No, there was just I laughed the hardest I've ever laughed at. Well, not the hardest, but very, very hearty laugh at the when he Uncle Rico.
Oh yeah.
How much you want to make a bet I can throw a football over the mountains? That, and then he hits a dude in the face with a steak. It's very funny. Very funny scene. Ben is not amused by it.
I think.
All I know is that's the one with
I
the
think one of the
BMX, like,
funniest movies
right?
I ever watched initially was the first Hangover.
Yeah, that was one of the. Yeah,
That was one of the funniest movies I've ever seen. Right off the bat, like I was almost falling out of my seat in the
Yeah.
theater laughing.
yeah. I had the same experience. That and like Step Brothers for the first time in
Yeah.
theater.
Step
it was
Brothers is a
like,
classic.
but like, yeah,
Yeah.
that doesn't happen anymore for some
No.
reason. And
Every
I think
time
it was maybe where we were in our lives. I don't know, or maybe they're just not making. Funny
I can't
movies
watch
anymore.
Hangover without thinking of you. When the little Asian guy jumps out of the car naked.
Oh, Steven?
What?
We're gonna tag Steven in that now. Steven, was that you in that film?
Oh,
Oh, too real.
No, Steven will laugh. He might blush too, but he'll laugh. We love you, Steven. People.
Don't
I have a
voice
lot of people who
text.
voice message now.
text.
Yeah,
And one thing that happens is the phone auto locks, and you have to start the message over. And I
Correct.
want to throw my phone out the window when that happens.
yeah. Let me be clear about audio messages in text. Don't do it. If you send it, not listening to it. It's like if it's 10 seconds, you may have me.
Yes.
If it's 4 minutes and 13 seconds, deleting it. I don't
I
care.
love when it says save for later.
Yeah,
Nah.
I don't care if you're recording that you're a victim of a crime. See you later, dude. Text me, call 911. Don't record it. Don't want to listen
Yeah.
to it. It's a text
One day
message.
It
we'll
does.
fall
It-
down like a crevice in like a hiking trip. You can't reach all the buttons, so you're like the only button you can reach is the microphone.
And we're sent to Brett, and he's
Brett,
gonna leave us there
I
to
just
die.
wanted to tell everyone that I love them, blah blah. Brett's like, these dudes.
It's a
get out,
3.5 minute
delete."
voice message, and then and then a week
proclaiming
later,
our love and our wills.
hikers Benjamin and Clay were found in a crevice dead. They send one message to Brett.
It looks like they in the
18
dying
hours
moments,
before they died.
the dying moments, and it turns out if he had read that message, helicopters could have rescued them.
18 hours earlier.
and then Fox News has obtained this clip from a recent podcast where Brett says,
Ain't
if
reading
you
it.
send audio, you're going to die. Yep. Good luck.
Hey guys, and that's
Stand by
why you
it.
don't send audio because that
I'll
happens.
teach you stuff here, dude.
Yeah,
Don't do it.
100% though. When my phone locks and the audio goes away and I have to re-listen to it, it makes me.
It's
Yeah,
the
I-
same as voicemails.
Yeah, I won't
Who
do it.
leaves voicemails anymore?
Yeah, don't.
Guess
leave
who
voicemail.
doesn't have their voicemail set up and hadn't had for 3
no,
years? This
intentionally.
guy.
Yeah,
Intentionally.
the only voicemails I get are from my grandma. That's it.
I love it when people are like, "Hi, I tried calling you earlier on, but your voicemail's not set up."
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, no, my
Yeah, yeah.
grandma
Yeah,
leaves
it's
me voicemails,
intentional.
and that's it. And I tell her too. I'm like, please don't leave me voicemails. I see that you call. I will call you back. But then she's just so sweet about it.
That is
Hello,
sweet.
Clayton.
It is sweet.
I will say. No,
Where's your grandma's from Jamaica?
Yes.
What was that?
Yeah, she'd be like, yeah, man.
Hello, Clayton.
She'd be like, yeah, man. I'm from Germany.
Oh, good God.
Yeah, she is from Germany.
She's a sweetheart.
She's tough as heck. Brought up in Nazi-occupied Germany.
Yeah.
90 or 91 now.
90. I remember
You
last
can't
time was
walk.
on 90th, I'm sure.
Much pain
What's her views on Kanye right now?
on Kanye.
Yeah, his
Don't
views.
know if she's ever even heard of him.
I will
she's-
say.
Because
Sorry.
She's like, do you know Yee?
because of the
Yeah.
Jewish
Yeah, the Jewish
rhetoric.
thing,
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
What-
I thought it was funnier, but guess
So
not,
he,
guys.
just to like get some understanding of what's going on there, because I haven't really delved into it. He said some anti-Semitic remarks.
Yeah, which he stands by as saying that there are some of the Jewish community controls the banks and controls Hollywood, and
Well, I mean, the
That's-
Jewish community is a smart community, much like Asians.
yep,
And
we're
they
probably
do-
going to stop
No,
that.
and they know they are. It's well known that
yeah, I agree.
they're
Just
very
let him
smart
say it.
people.
Just let
So
him say
yeah,
it.
let me say it. It's not racist. I'm
Yeah.
saying,
Let me
I'm
say
sorry.
it.
Jewish people and Asians are the smartest people on the planet.
They
I
are.
apologize.
They are very difficult.
Well,
No, they are. They're super smart. Their parents are
I see
hard on them.
this is a tennis match when you
No.
guys get into stuff like that for me.
Oh, well, I have a racket.
Please do.
I don't.
This is a racket.
Racketeering.
Pun.
Okay, so
Pun.
so he's turned around and he said some stupid shit, and now a bunch of people are dropping him. I read yesterday that I shared a thing yesterday that he'd lost $2 billion yesterday
Yeah, that's what I think.
because
he
of
put
people
that up.
like
Yeah.
cutting him off and stuff like that.
Yeah, Nike, Adidas, everybody's cut them off. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's kind of wild.
Kanye is
What's his net
he's got a
worth?
plan. He's got a plan
Yeah.
for all this.
What's
Like,
his net
he's-
worth?
Billions.
He's
I mean, if he lost $2 billion
Probably five.
yeah, but
$5 billion.
he's probably talking about like
Yeah. in
company,
yeah,
his
revenue.
company,
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a billionaire. But
Can we briefly
we can have Kanye on. Yes,
touch base on
he would probably come on. Yes, go ahead.
Kanye would come on.
He probably would. He's doing everybody's podcast.
Yeah, he'd be like, I never heard of y'all,
Yeah.
but I'm here.
I'm seeing like it says like
no,
22
but
and
can we-
4 billion on like.
Can we briefly discuss Elon's takeover of Twitter?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, that's a pretty boss move. Like walk in, you're fired. You're
Yeah,
fired.
CEO,
See ya.
CMO,
CFO,
CF, it's just
CBZ,
gone.
You're cool. You're cool.
Yeah, they said he's gutting 75% of Twitter, which is amazing because Twitter is
Today it'll
trash.
be
Yeah,
like I'm sure today.
no,
so
yeah,
I saw a thing earlier on. Do you know guys know what is it WeChat in China? They have an app called WeChat.
yeah, WeChat. Yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah,
And it's like you can do so. It's basically your WhatsApp, Instagram,
Yeah.
Facebook.
No, I didn't know that.
But
I've
also
never heard of that.
So
That's what
it's
he wants to
available
do.
out here, but I don't think it's ever been pushed out here at all.
yeah.
He wants to Twitter to be more like that. But you can do banking through it. So you don't have a banking app. You don't have
What
a
did he call
chat
it?
app.
He called it something. He had a name for it. He said
I don't know.
that my acquisition of Twitter is to
I'm sure he'll read.
speed up. He has a name. It's like a Wolf from The Office.
I'm 99% sure he'll completely rebrand
yeah.
Twitter.
Yeah, I bet you it's going to compete with Facebook.
I'm
Like-
hoping it will take over
Yeah.
Meta.
Dude, Meta is just trash
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing that
in there.
that-
Yeah.
I mean, we as the public in general should dislike about Meta. Anything that is swayed. I don't give a monkeys what side of the political spectrum you're on.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. If there's anything that's biased,
Yeah.
it's toxic and dangerous. So, and we've said this before. Like, well, it doesn't really matter where I find myself affiliated, but like, I want to make sure that I'm getting the real news. I don't want right-wing news or left-wing news. I just want the news. I just
yeah.
want to know what's really going on. And we've spoken about this briefly, where like we've said before, like, okay, so I'm more right-leaning than I am left-leaning, although there's some policies on the left that I agree with also. But like, I want to know that when I see some of this stuff, that like, I'm not saying or reading something that's incorrect. But what was it we were talking about recently where we were like, can it actually be as
Yeah.
bad as it seems?
Yeah,
like
everything's going downhill really quick. Inflation's going crazy. Interest rates are going crazy. I just literally, my buddy Alex called me and was like, "Hey, there's a 28-day supply of diesel left." And then my dad last night goes, "Did you hear there's a 25-day supply of diesel left?" And I'm like, "Great, I love having a diesel."
Well,
But guys, it's also
And yeah, well, and we kept saying it's getting bad. It's getting bad. Like we think it's getting bad, and we think it is bad. Everything's getting expensive, but then a lot of the people on the left are like, "No, everything's fine."
But so and hold that thought, Brett. Just following into that. But my also thing is like I look at like the stuff with Biden, with like how much he does these. There's these videos of him not being able to walk off the right direction of stage,
Or
losing
speak.
losing all of that stuff, and I'm like,
Shake hands with invisible people.
wait, is this real?
Yeah.
Or am I just seeing stupid fake stuff?
No.
Because surely it's not real.
It's real, dude.
It's real.
We live, and not just that, anybody. We live in La La Land, dude. It's so nuts. Everything, right, left, whoever.
Yeah.
People are absolutely insane,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody in every generation has said, "Oh, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. It's getting worse." So I can't really say that, but people are nuts, and now with all these platforms, people could be nuts and be isolated and say among their friends or their community, and they'd be like, "That guy's nuts." Now you say it and share it and it gets traction, and the whole world sees you're nuts. But also at the same time, you're getting praised by the other half. So it is a disaster. Social media is a disaster. This is
Scary.
what it has morphed us into this, and it is divisive. It is what is drawn the line
Yep.
that drives the left and right or conservative liberal. It's going to be the downfall. Mark the date that I said that. It's going
I
to be
agree.
the downfall.
I think social media was one of the worst creations.
Oh yeah,
ever.
yeah.
Yeah, but follow me, dude, because then you get those followers up. You know what I'm saying?
I like that the reel I put up the other day that was like everybody's on here asking for likes and comments and follows, but I won't do that. Like and comment if you agree.
Yeah,
It's
pretty great.
That's quite funny
That is pretty great.
for reals.
For reals.
Yeah, the world's crazy.
It is.
But
It
on a
is.
flip note and on a kind of like a push,
Yeah,
we
let's
really
end it positive,
would love
typically.
to.
What are we at right now?
Well, we're almost at an hour, but I wanted to go a little bit over
Okay,
just to have some cushion because
cushion for the pushing. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Huh. We need people to be sharing and commenting and all of that kind of good stuff. We need to give something away this week. I feel like this week we need to do a giveaway. Brett, you had a great idea for giveaway, which we can hold
yeah,
fire for the moment.
don't unveil
But-
it now.
No, I won't. But that needs to be.
It's gotta be able to pay off.
That's a big goal. That's a big. That's a big giveaway.
Yeah, that's a big giveaway. Yeah.
That's a big giveaway. I will touch base on one thing real quick because it's been
Please
driving
do.
me wild since I was on this online yesterday, and I know you keep saying about me arguing with people. We never really talk about camera stuff, even though we said that when we were on here, we all love camera stuff. We'll talk about camera stuff. The new Sony A7, the A7R 5
Yeah. Five.
came out yesterday. Well, released. They released the spec out yesterday,
Yeah.
and I can tell you, dude, I'm so wound up with being on these Sony forums, online photography forums,
Yeah.
and there's all these people that are stood there saying, and this will only people that are camera people will understand this. There are people on there that are like, I just bought the A7 IV, and I'm annoyed that this just came out, and I need to upgrade now, blah, 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 blah.
Keep up?
People don't realize the difference. If you're new to photography, you have to understand this. A high-resolution camera doesn't mean it's a better camera. Like,
Yeah, the A7 IV and the A7R5 are completely different.
completely different
You don't
cameras.
need, So do your research before you start whining online like a baby.
There was this guy last night, and he's like, I'm going to have to upgrade mine now. I only bought the A7 IV a couple of weeks back. And I'm like, hey, man, different camera. He goes, no, I need that resolution for weddings. Oh, do you?
What's the price point on the A7 V?
4.5. Oh, 35 or 4.
See, that's why is the A1 so expensive? Why did I spend?
Because that does 8K.
It's 8K.
The A7R does 8K. The A7R5
Well, it's also got a 60 odd-
does 8K.
So you have the sensor that's in the A7. The A7R5
Yeah.
is in the A1.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I might say fake up on the screen right now because I might be wrong. And then it also has the video sensor, like the video sensor from the video sensor and it's putting them both together. It's also got speed. I think yours shoots like way quicker than any of the others.
Yeah.
The A7R is not a video camera.
No,
not
it's what, 61 megapixels?
It's a high resolution
Well,
camera.
that's what mine is.
That
Mine's like
specifically will be
62.
used for.
Is it?
Yeah.
You don't want to be using that stuff for. I'm telling you now.
Oh yeah, no,
anyone out there that's learning for cameras, you don't want to be using a high resolution camera for stuff that you're going to need to be shooting in low light for stars, because the sensors at low light were terrible.
Mine's terrible low light.
Yeah, 100%.
The A7S3, I want an A7S3 as like our low light camera, but then again, we have the Gemini, so whatever.
But also the A7 IVs are going to be great for that kind of stuff as well. I mean, dude, keep those megapixels at a point where you need them. You don't need more megapixels if you do want more megapixels, which some people do, that's fine. Cropping especially.
Yeah.
And for large print, which people still do large print.
Yeah,
if you're only
billboards.
posting on Facebook, dude, I guarantee I could take a 12 megapixel
photo.
A7S.
anything, and still take. I guarantee. In fact,
Let's do it.
Let's do yours.
Let's do it.
We'll do some samples this week. We'll add them to this, and you guys see if you can tell the difference. Guarantee you can't when it's posted online.
Yeah.
Can't tell the difference.
Well, when we shot that Vertex commercial, and we used the A7 IV,
And the Gemini,
it is very difficult to tell the difference.
When
I
I-
was so impressed with it.
That's wild.
when we did the
It's a $30,000 camera.
when we did the little passion project at the lake house,
Yeah.
I was grading the A1 footage next to the
Car mount.
Yeah, the car mount,
Yep.
and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
How far
Anything
those
that's
cameras
coming,
have come.
any cameras that are coming out or have been coming out for the past, I'd say the past 2 years, I don't see how stuff is going to be getting any better in the next couple of years. Plus, it will.
Holograms, dude.
Yeah,
We're gonna
for
film
real.
holograms.
But anything that any cameras like that, dude, if you're posting on social media, no one's telling the difference.
No.
Upgrade your glass. Don't worry about upgrading your camera. Upgrade the glass instead.
Yeah.
The lens. It's all about the lenses.
Learn how to edit. Learn about
Yeah.
composition. Shut up about megapixels, and just be better. You know, be better. Shut up. Be better. You know. I hate whiny people online.
It blows my mind.
I hate it.
We can talk. I could talk camera stuff like I talk camera stuff.
Maybe
all
we'll
day
do
long.
we'll do a special episode where we just talk about camera stuff,
That would be fun.
and we'll go give our recommendations on cameras, what we use, all the cameras Ben's used, which is like every camera ever made.
So I'm just one of those people that I do love change, but also I'm never, and I think we're all like this. None of us are kind of people that are like, oh, I only shoot Sony or only shoot this.
I lean that way, but I know what you're about to say.
I love. I mean, dude, Nikon's, Fuji's, Leicas, Reds,
Yeah.
Canons.
anything and everything. Like I've shot all of it, and I enjoy so many different things in different areas. They're like, dude, it's just a camera. Like
Deep down inside, I wish that instead of getting the A1, I would have gone with the R5, or maybe is it the R3?
the 5.
There's R3 though. That's even
No, the 5's the bet. 5's.
whatever.
You think of the C?
Yeah, maybe.
5C.
The R5 over the A1 just because of the Canon lenses,
Yeah,
the 28 to
yeah,
70
always.
2.0
Yeah.
stuff. But then again, we all shoot on Sony, so when we edit this footage or we
Yeah.
do a photo shoot or do a video together, it's easier to match up. So it's like I don't regret it because now it's easier in post for us. But
Yeah.
when I use Lindsay's cameras and I have the 28 to 70 2.0, I'm just like,
The Canons are great.
this is it.
Canon's
that
Canon
glass,
mirrorless
yeah.
system. Canon DSLRs.
Yeah.
Dude,
But
the 1DXs.
Canon-
like, oh my god, such a great camera.
Canon glass is just is the best glass.
Yeah.
The 1.2s, 85 1.2, 50 1.2, all that stuff.
If
That
I could
28
take-
to 70 is ridiculous.
Yeah, and you can't if Sigma or Sony could come out with stuff like that, it would be
My
Great.
like hybrid that I would love, and bear with me, would be Canon glass
Mhm.
or Leica glass, because just for a better rendition.
Like at the glass.
Nikon body, the D5 body
Mhm.
with Canon lenses. Canon lenses. Leica. Oh my goodness gracious! Hey, we'll start. Canon
You
lenses.
blew it!
Yeah, Canon lenses. Nikon body. Sony operating system.
that would be pretty good. Yeah,
I love
Wow.
the Nikon body, and if put me a shutter on a Nikon shutter. That Nikon shutters sound amazing.
one thing that we have not taken advantage of is that all of those RF lens mounts that are for the R6, R5 will work on the Komodo,
Yep. That is true.
and so we
Forget
could
about
use
that.
the 28 to 70, but then we need a matte box.
Well, we could also get a converter, for the
Sony's.
Sony's.
Fun story about the
They never work right.
Fun story about the Komodo. We shoot on when we do like big end, high end stuff. We shoot on a red Gemini and a red Komodo. The red Komodo came out 2
years ago, yeah.
and they brought out a white version of it called the Stormtrooper. And before the Stormtrooper was even available for anyone to purchase, I reached out to the guy that owns Red.
Yeah. Well,
And-
rewind to.
Wait, I will.
Oh, good for
Wait,
you.
no, it's
No,
a
this
funny
is
story.
this is actually
Cool.
this is one of the most impressive things Ben's ever done.
So, rewind. A few years before that, I was on a cruise ship. I'm just waiting for you to press it
I'm not
again.
doing that.
I was on a cruise, and they were filming.
Soderbergh.
Oh my God, Steven Soderbergh, a famous director, was filming a movie on the ship, and they asked if I wanted to be in it, and I was like, yeah,
Ocean's
cool. So
11.
I was in a
Let
scene with
them
Meryl
speak.
Streep. Yeah, it was called Let Them All Talk.
Yeah.
And I was in the scene with Meryl Streep. I was in a scene. It was the back of my head. Cue the picture. And so they filmed it on the red Komodo, and it was the only 2 Komodos that were in the world were on this shoot. And then when I got off the boat or ship, I shot a message over to the owner of Red, and I was like, "Hey man, I was just filming with Meryl Streep and Steven Soderbergh. Made it sound like I didn't lie. I was filming with that, and I was like, "Can I get up my hands on one of those Komodos?" And he replied immediately and CC'd one of his team and said, "Yeah, just go through so and so. She's gonna hook you up."
Yeah, we had the Stormtrooper before,
got the Stormtrooper,
months
way
before the
before it came
Komodo
out.
ever released. Yeah,
Wow.
So thanks,
I've-
Steve. Thanks, Stephen, for getting us in that position, and thanks, Red.
Yeah, I've
for
never heard
sending
that
it
story.
out.
yeah. We had that Stormtrooper we had. We literally we were I think like 300 or something. I mean, we had not a lot. There's not many made,
No, there were not.
and we
at
were
all.
one of.
Dude, there was no
Yeah.
one had them at the time. we had it at the house. We were like, it was just sat there. We were like, people were like, "How did you even get that?" I was like, I just asked.
You know what's it stressed me out a little bit, and this happens to me all the time. Is like, I was like, yeah, we can afford this. We can buy it, and then it happened so fast. It was like he messaged on Monday, and on Friday they're like, we need $8,000.
He's like,
and
I
I was like,
CC'd one of the team to take payment. And I was like, oh wow.
Yeah, so like-
hey Clay, here's an email for you.
yeah. But it's like I was with John Schroyer up shooting something, and I had ordered that wave camera
Oh yeah.
forever ago, and then they're like, $12,000 due, and I was like, oh my god, I have $13,000 in my bank account. Here we go.
Dude, that was kind of fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it's a great camera. I mean, hopefully one day we get to put it on a drone and start flying it around. That'd be fun.
FPV. Well, we're practicing FPV stuff, Ben and I.
But we're going out today.
Yeah. I need to charge it.
We'll do that.
Yeah, Ben slammed it into a tree earlier. It was
Well,
great.
bang.
Actually, Ben did a phenomenal.
Gently.
Ben's first time ever flying FPV was really good. And then at the very end, he's like, "Oh, battery's low. I'm going to bring it back." Went inverted and zipped it into a tree.
Did it inverted? Yeah.
Full speed. I mean, it was. He goes zzz, zzz, zoom, and just smashes into a
I
tree.
wanted
was
to
like,
see how well it would.
Yeah, and it held up.
It did hold up.
So
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well,
All right.
I think that brings us to the end of this episode.
Yeah.
like, comment, subscribe, share.
Dude, we got a busy
subscribe
weekend,
to
too.
our OnlyFans.
We've got stuff today. We got stuff tomorrow.
Yep.
You guys do.
I have stuff Sunday.
What do you have Sunday?
Top secret. Oh, can't tell you.
I have stuff Sunday too. It's called
Just kidding.
editing for Monday because we have things due Monday, and
Yeah.
we're not behind, but things take time. Excellence takes
Yes.
time.
That's right.
As soon as we end this, I say we stay seated and we talk about your film.
No.
In the headphones, yeah, I say so.
No, I need
No.
a relocation.
Oh my goodness! I also want to get out of these clothes.
Yeah, I brought spare clothes, but you did too.
Yeah, boxes.
All right, guys, please do us a favor. Do us a favor. Like, comment,
Subscribe,
subscribe, notifications,
share it with
follow
your
us
mom.
on Instagram, and get the word out there. Okay, what we're gonna do? We briefly talked about this, but in the upcoming episodes, we're gonna start giving little shout outs. Not that you guys need it, but yeah, you deserve it. And the more you comment, the more we'll talk about you.
And there is some really big giveaways coming. Like
We
the
really
giveaways
do
that we
have
have loaded up are expensive giveaways.
Yeah, we just have to strategically
they're just gonna
look
Well,
at
how's
it and plan it out.
How's it going with the Lamborghini dealership? Is that
They said yes if we
Okay.
can get. If they said 70 subscribers, we're only at 51.
So
It's
Lamborghini's coming
unfortunate.
soon.
Yeah, dude. Our goal here, we're going to do it by the hundreds, all right? We got to get up to 100
Yeah.
subscribers. Help us get to 100.
Yeah.
We're going
then-
to keep this thing going. Even if there's one person watching, we're still going to do it because
Yep.
guess what? It's therapeutic.
It is. We enjoy it.
And we're going to do it anyway. So, but help us get to 100 and then so we can start making some money and giving some real good giveaways with true sponsors and true advertisers. And then we all benefit. We're going to back that Brinks truck up.
And
you know what I'm saying?
Eventually we'll have a producer that'll help us get through this.
Yep.
We did give away that white hoodie. I gave away the hoodie this week. Lexi took that hoodie. And
Haha.
but also there's more merch. I don't know if you guys noticed this yesterday. I put up some more designs online. You can now get our faces on a hoodie.
Yeah, don't buy
Yeah.
it.
And and underwear.
Yeah.
No, I didn't put the underwear up. That
Oh,
was
thank
God.
God. That was the worst.
If I showed up to a place and somebody's changing clothes and they pull down their pants and they
Yeah,
have
dude.
on my face on their underwear,
Yes.
Yeah.
It wouldn't
not
be the
gonna
first
like
time.
that. No.
But yeah,
definitely would be my first time.
I'd say I want to just go on a whim here and say I'll give a gift to whoever the first person is to purchase something from our. We haven't sold anything on our merch page yet. So if anyone does, the first person who does, I'm gonna throw something extra in there.
Yeah.
Make it worth their while.
And we're gonna give away Lola.
Yep.
To Puppy.
Lola,
Yeah,
you wanna go?
Should be like, thank God, no more penis.